Right, I'm back. I got cut off, I don't know why. It just overheats. Anyway, yeah, so write your letters, guys, write your emails. See, you'll be absolutely thrilled. Start buying loads of food, dry food and water, and not, but don't buy water, boil your water first. Save every single milk carton you've got. Wash it out. Don't boil the water yet. You don't have to yet. I'll let you know when. But just get ready to, oof, look at that. You don't want to look at that. Yeah, to fill them up. As many as you can. Don't care if it takes up half the house. Get your dry food, your pasta, rice, and spices. Go to the corner shop or the pound shop, whatever. Get every curry powder you can get your hands on. I've got at least 15 bags of different curry powder. Only £1 each. You might think, what, 15 quid on curry powder? But I'm telling you now, we're in for a dark winter. It's been said. I picked up on it straight away as soon as one guy mentioned it. And lo and behold, the next day, I think it was the same night, I told my friend, watch out for this new catchphrase, dark winter. And then Mr. Bright comes on from America announcing what I've just said, it's going to be a dark winter. Mr. Bright. He's taking a piss. Anyway, I forgot to show you my drawing. There it is. Now, there's a funny story behind this. I took a screenshot and I was copying it, picked it up on my telephone, I was copying it there. And then I had a break and I figured on a video. But it wouldn't upload because I didn't have enough storage, so I had to delete loads of apps and loads of photographs. And yes, the photograph that I was copying was gone. And all I had anything really, just this little bit here. And I thought, oh, that little bit there, round about there somewhere. And I thought, shit. So I had to make it all up. And then I messed up, as you can see. I'd made a mistake, but I've turned it in to something positive. And it looks like it's a shadow, you see. Do you know what I mean? See, it's a bit darker there. Should be a little, maybe, you know what I mean? It looks like it's standing against the wall in the shadow, but it's wrong anyway. It's a little bit misshaped here. There's a few things wrong with it, but like I said, I just did that in my own imagination. But yeah, because you've got to, if you want to do anything, just pick a hobby now, anything. Anything. Oh yeah, what I wanted to tell you about is when I was at school, when I was 7 years old, I've told somebody this, and I truly think that my generation, who were born in 1965, or 66 or 64 or whatever, who went to school when they were about 6 or 7, just like me, we used to sing hymns every morning from the Bible. Like, we plough the fields and scatter, and all those lovely songs. And all I remember was it was great. And I was really happy, and everything was great. And then, like I said, we get sex education at 7 years old, and then we go on and we start watching Rainbow, and then Bagpuss. I mean, I found out Bagpuss is also a predictive programming, because Bagpuss, for the English viewers, if you remember it, there was a cat and the mice, and anyway, the characters, one of them is the Sphinx, the cat is the Sphinx, okay? Professor Yackle is the devil, and the mice are the human beings, because they're always doing menial tasks and silly things, and they think it's great, but it's pointless what they do. And Mr. Yackle comes down and he chastises him, and he laughs at him. Yeah, guys. Unbelievable. And then I had to watch the Tomorrow People. And then when I was 13 or 14, Death Race 2000, where it was a game, but you know the movie, where they run people over and you get points. And there's one scene in there, a hospital scene, where they wheel out all these pensioners, put them in the middle of the motorway, and a guy comes along and runs them all over. And you can see them all flying up in the air. So from me going to the infant school, 4 years old, and then the junior school at 6 or 7, ever since then, they've just been They've just ruined everything. They've just ruined everything. And that was the beginning of the degeneration process. Corrupting our minds with stuff that we really didn't need to know about. I mean, come on, at 7 years old, who really needs to watch a TV screen? I think it was in colour as well. I'm sure it was in colour. Yeah, it was. Like I said, they all walked into a swimming pool naked. I thought it was highly inappropriate. And then, like I say, it's never been the same since, but I truly think we were the first. And like I said, in 1980, something else happened in 1980. Lord, well, I've got my ideas. Anyway, that's enough for now. That's just part 2 because I got cut off. So I'll leave you with that and hope you take up my tip. Just repeat what they say. Every time you bring someone up now, you get this answer phone message, don't you, that's saying during the COVID-19 thing we're experiencing, rah, rah, rah. Well, you use the same language back at them, okay? During this COVID-19 pandemic. Whatever they say on their answer phone, anyway. Anyway, peace out. I'm going to put this on 7 minutes because I don't like leaving it on 6, 16 or anything like that. So I'll wait till it gets to 7 minutes. And yeah, just get prepared for blackouts, water shortages. Be prepared. Just be prepared. Please. But don't tell your neighbours what you've got either. I'm not even joking. Could you imagine, you know, that all your neighbours have got nothing and they know you've been storing stuff and they've seen you bringing in bags of rice and all this stuff. So it's just something to think about. I'm not suggesting you're gonna get robbed or anything like that. Just saying that neighbour's gonna turn against neighbour. I mean, can you imagine the scenario? Here's one for you. Your neighbour decides, how can I get rid of him? Right, I know. We're going to say he keeps coughing in the night or something like that, and they ring up whatever, or ring up the mental health team and said he's concerned about his welfare or whatever, and then go in his house and rob all his food. But that's just me thinking way ahead of time. And I remember the first lockdown, I think it was the 20th of March, wasn't it, or whatever it was. I looked out my window and I started looking at all the cars. And I thought, right, when the electric goes, I'm going to be robbing all them car batteries. Well, not robbing them, borrowing them. And all the wires for the interior lights and everything else. But that's just me thinking ahead because I know what's coming. Yeah, there we go, 7:50. Oh, I should have finished on 7:57, never mind. Anyway, peace out, guys. Love you all. Say your prayers tonight. I certainly will.